Hello. I thought I'd do this video early today because I have a feeling my voice might be gone if I wait till later tonight. So excuse me. But yesterday I vlogged in my Insta story, so I thought I'd pop back here today. I think we're on about day 14, but I have to double check. So what would you do if you woke up tomorrow morning and social media was gone? So I'm going to take you back to a time far, far away, long ago, when there was no social media. There wasn't even mobile phones. Now, I know that's hard to believe depending on your age, but it did exist. And I remember when we had a year away from our normal place of residence, writing letters to my friends. I know, and having to wait until the letters came back and we went back and forth exchanging information. I mean, nowadays we just hop on and, send a Facebook post or a message, and we have that instantaneous connection. But is the real question around social media, is that connection a real connection? What makes a real connection? Do we get enough via social media to feel seen, heard and valued? Do we get enough energy that creates a spark? And I talked about that on a previous vlog. So what do we do if there's no social media? Do we go out and buy writing pads and pens? Do we just use more phone calls? How many of our friends on social media would disappear? How many of those connections would no longer be connected? It's an interesting thing to think about, and I'd really love your opinion underneath the video when I've finished, about how you think you would be impacted. When I think about most of my friends on social media, most of them, they're probably not people I'd ever connect with in real life. I'm currently involved in a particular group online, and this morning when I woke up, I was exchanging messages with someone who lived in South Africa. And we just happened to be drawn to a similar spot on social media, and we have something in common in that we're both very much concerned with helping people increase connection in their life. So on the one hand, we have, increased opportunities for connection. And on the other hand, are we giving that up? What are we giving up? If you weren't able to hop online and immediately connect with someone in some shape or form, what would you be doing? Would you be spending more time instead connecting with yourself? No, the digital media fills up our world. It's there 24 hours a day. We don't have to spend time alone. We don't have to spend time by ourselves. We don't have to spend time in the quiet. I remember growing up, TV wasn't on 24 hours a day. And I know, it can be so hard to comprehend. And we would have natural transition times. When this happens, it's time for bed. We don't have that anymore. It's totally up to us to self-regulate. But coming back to my connection, that's my question. If social media wasn't there, would you do more connection with yourself? Would you spend more time in quiet, in peace, in walking or writing, or in any of those activities where you need to listen and just be with yourself, where you have your worth and your value not determined by others out there, but by yourself and by those closest to you? And I know for some people that's a nurturing, nourishing environment, and for others it's not. For others that out there, that social media gives them that nourishing that they haven't got in their immediate environment for one reason or another. So this isn't a hate on social media. This is posing a question. What would you do if it wasn't there? Would you have more time? Would you make more time? Would you appreciate that time with yourself more? It does concern me that we get up in the morning, and for a lot of us, the first thing we do is check our feed, check our social media, check the messages that come through. And it robs us of that chance just to be. You know, I was up early this morning, and this morning I made the choice to write, to not look at my devices or phones, but to do some writing and some journaling. And it's a lovely, peaceful way to connect with yourself first thing. Anyway, I'm going to leave that with you. Let me know what you think of the question. Oh, there you go. My voice held up really well. And so it's Kim Dunn, in case you don't know who I am, psychologist, connections coach, and I will see you, or you will see me tomorrow. Okay, bye guys.